Subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get the latest updates.
So if you've ever come across a situation where you have been blackmailed or a romantic partner that you are now not romantically linked with is holding revenge porn against you, what do? It's certainly a very unsettling experience. Who do you turn to? Do you go to the police? Do you confide in friends? Do you go to parents? There are lots of questions, and it's definitely a very, very scary experience for a lot of us. And it's something that happens quite regularly in this digital era of dating. So, we have a very interesting initiative from a coalition of lawyers and law experts who wants to help people who are victims of revenge porn and try and maybe alleviate some of their concerns. We have with us Ramanuj Mukherjee, who is a pioneer of this initiative. Ramanuj, welcome to The Print. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Regina. Hi, everyone.
So, Ramanuj, can you start by explaining what is your profession and why did you start this? It's basically a WhatsApp group, essentially. Is it part of a larger startup that you're working on? How is it?
So this initiative is not a startup, but I would like to think it's more than just a WhatsApp group, although we are using a WhatsApp group to communicate. So basically, I graduated as a lawyer and I worked in a law firm for a bit, and I started working to build my own legal education startup. And also I had started a legal blog when I was a law student. And for the last 10 years, we continued that blog, and now it has 2 million readers per month. And there we have been writing about some of these issues that people face. And from the blog, we started getting a lot of people asking us questions and queries. And at some point, I realized that there are a lot of very young people, like 14, 15-year-old boys, girls, or like even a little, maybe 20 years, 22 years old people. They are facing a lot of this problem related to revenge porn in India and also online blackmailing. There are two situations. One is that they have maybe their ex-romantic partners or somebody they know actually is blackmailing them using their some private photos or videos or messages. And in some circumstances, there are organized groups, organized criminal gangs, which are entrapping people into compromising situations and then using those videos to blackmail and get money from them. So, I mean, it's really heartbreaking to see the kind of stress that these young people go through, and they cannot even talk to anyone about it. They obviously turn to the internet to find some solution, and there are no real solutions also. Like, even if we write what to do in a blog post, it's not like they can actually go and do it. And also they face a lot of resistance from police, from their environment. Like, people blame them for what happened, and people sometimes really have no way out, and they end up paying up a lot of money to the blackmailers. So I wanted to always kind of solve it, but I realized that advice or information cannot solve this. And I felt this acutely for a long time. Imagine the victim is in XYZ state. Let's say a victim is in Delhi or in Chandigarh. Then definitely nobody from the same state will be committing a cyber offense, because then police can easily catch them. So they'll always do it from a different state, maybe far away, like, which is like thousands of kilometers away. And because of this, because Indian police force is in every state has its own police force, and it's not like central police force catches this kind of thing. So CBI is not really investigating this kind of thing. So people go and complain to their local police, and then local police, even if they take the complaint, they don't do anything, and sometimes they try to avoid taking the complaint altogether. So it is very important that we should have we can supplement the police force by having a pan-India group of lawyers who are actually taking the complaint where it will be effective to complain.
Ramanuj, can you tell us about the first incident that got you started on this initiative? I believe there was a call or a request that you had received from a girl from a village in Bengal.
Yeah, actually from Siliguri. It's a small town in West Bengal, and she is a daughter of a deceased somebody who died in an army duty, and she even her mom is like in suffering from a serious disease and not even able to look after herself, and she was facing something from a boy she was dating earlier. He started posting her pictures on certain kind of websites with her phone number and all of that. And when she confronted him, he denied that, no, I haven't done this. And then she tried to speak to police also, but wasn't getting any results. So uh, we located the person in Ghaziabad, and then we were able to file a police complaint there. And then police actually registered FIR and started investigating the matter. And after that, the boy has apologized, but I mean, it's still police is investigating the matter. So I hope she gets justice from it. Yeah.
So typically the victims or the people who come to your group with complaints or asking for help, is there a gender breakup that you could share?
I cannot give a percentage as such, but in my experience, we have seen a lot of young girls who are facing this from a relationship which went sour, and then this happens a bit. There are a lot of young boys and very young boys, adolescent boys, who are facing this uh, from organized criminal gangs. So there's a difference. One is that people who already know you, somebody you know doing it to you, and another cases where strangers on the internet who are running on organized gangs doing it. So the young boys are facing more of that one. In some cases, we have come across even old men and women facing this, but I mean that's much fewer compared to these cases. So what the modus operandi of most of these things is that imagine that you suddenly one day get a WhatsApp message from an attractive person, can be of either gender depending on your interest. So somebody starts having a chat with you accidentally, and then it would start with a flirtatious conversation, which will lead to sex chat, and then they will invite you to a video chat, and then they'll record it and then blackmail you with that footage. First of all, they will soon make a monetary demand, right? So this is what we also do. We say that, okay, I will pay you money. Okay, I'm ready to pay you money. Send me your bank account details, and get their bank account details. Send them 10 rupees, whatever, and get them to confirm. Okay, okay, have you received the money? And they'll say yes. Now say, great. Now I know who you are. I can trace who you are because I have your bank account details, right? So now I'm going to go to the police and I'm going to complain against you. I'm not afraid. You reach out to anyone.
Is it fair to say that we shouldn't be sharing nude photos online now?
Yeah, I would never share. So here is something, right? And here we have this, like, people can read this article. We have explained everything here. It's a long article, right? And over here there is a notice. This says, need legal help on issue regarding revenge porn and online blackmailing, contact legal cell. Okay, free legal guidance, free legal aid, free assistance in registering complaints, proper redressal by an advocate, and contacts are here is the details. Right now there are also these nightmares. It's just that we have to find a way to make internet a little safer in India, and it's not happening because of lack of policy focus also, I believe. So I just wanted to highlight that.
All right. Thank you so much, Ramanuj, and to the viewers of The Print, thank you very much. This is Rajana Muklasuri signing.